Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Spyro the Dragon playthrough. Last time we entered the Beast Makers, we cleared out the hub world, the main hub world, and we also went into the first level, Terrace Village. We completed that, and now we're ready for the next one, Misty Bog, so let's do it. Okay, so Misty Bog, another swamp level as you might expect. I mean, all of these are pretty much going to be swamp levels, I suppose. So yeah, let's see what we got here today in this level. Okay, well we got rid of him, that's good. So yeah, looking at our totals here, we have 500 gems, we have 4 dragons, no skill points here. Wow, once again, just one level in the boss level, so... at least we can kind of just focus on that and not worry about getting any additional things as opposed to just the normal collectibles. So I guess that's something. Oh god! Okay, so I guess these guys we have to burn. Which I guess makes sense. They look like insane vegetables, so clearly they need to be roasted, not charged into. So yeah, let's do this. So I don't remember too much about this level. Like I remember kind of like the general outlook, the outlay of it, and kind of the normal path of progression, but that's really about it. Still, should be a good time nonetheless. Let's see, anything behind here? No! Dang it! That happens sometimes. Sometimes you just kind of forget that you're on the edge of a platform and you just fall off. The true struggle of 3D platformers. Okay, let's get through these guys again. It's kind of weird. It looks like I actually burned them after they got me, but I didn't get hit, so... strange. So yeah, you have these blue frog enemies. These blue frog enemies are not dragonfly enemies, so even though they look like they technically could be, they're not. Okay, let's try to be a little more careful this time. All I wanted to do was just get this nice one-up that was here for me, but I squandered it by falling. Don't you just hate when you squander one-ups? It's truly a bad feeling. Okay, so... I'm trying to think of where I need to go first. I think that we just kind of advance normally. I think this is the main path, and there's nothing else we can really get right now, so... let's rescue Roscoe here and see what he has to say.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
Yeah, attack frogs does sound like... that shouldn't be too frightening. So I kind of get what Spyro's talking about there. Okay, so let's save this guy. Just to immediately destroy him. It is kind of interesting and kind of fun to see, like you have the enemies that are very clearly working for Nasty Nork, and then you have, like, creatures that are, like, native to this area, and they're just kind of, like, chasing each other. Kind of did the same thing in, I think, Town Square. Yeah, you had, like, the bulls that were chasing the matadors around. Like, both of them were technically enemies, even though they were technically, like, enemies of themselves as well. It's just interesting thinking about that dynamic, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. I believe... yeah, we don't want to go this way yet. So let's go this way first. Look out for the attack frogs. I got hit by an attack frog. After I was warned so cautiously about them. Here I am, just getting attacked by them. Oh god, look at this room. See, it's kind of tricky because you have to use like one form of attack on one of the enemies and then another form of attack on the other enemies. So, and then they're like almost like together right here. So it's like it can really mess you up. That kind of sucks taking a death right there because that means that all those enemies that I defeated are now going to be respawned. Then I have to go back through that room as it is. Of course they do. They're frogs. That's what they do. They jump. Or hop or whatever. I'm going to just skip all of this. I'll get those guys. Do not worry. I just want to do my own thing first. Yo, Matt Damon.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
Oh no!
Why, I remember, gotta go.
Spyro. You gotta listen to his story of woe. It's only fair. He's been captured for so long. Almost done. Get rid of this frog. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, we made it through this room. The room of death. The deadly room of death. With frogs and heavily armored soldiers. Okay, so now we can fly back this way. We can get the checkpoint again, and we can actually move on to the next part. So yeah, this fairy is basically showing us, hey, there's another section of this level down here, so you better come down here. Very, very helpful. Oh god. What are you doing right there? Just chilling? Oh god! Speaking of chilling, these guys are just chilling waiting for me to come by. Quite literally chilling like a villain. And like an actual villain too with that.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, every world's gotta have one, I guess. Wait, did that Warhog kill that enemy with the shield? If so, thanks. I appreciate it. It was a nice thing of you to do. Oh god. Man, I feel like the Warhawks are helping me more than they're actually chasing me away. Which again, not complaining in the least bit. Okay, so there's the home portal. Which means I believe we're about done. 371. This is where I came up. Okay, more stuff over here. Again, making sure that I get everything. This level's been, like, pretty straightforward for the most part, but in a way, that also kind of scares me that I feel like I missed something obvious. But I don't think I did, but I am missing 5 more gems. So there is something around still. Well, let's rescue you in the meantime. Bubba!
what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
I just love that little thumbs up before disappearing. Bubba, probably one of my favorite dragons in this game. It also helps that he has a name similar to the screen name of one of my friends. Shoutouts to Bubba. Big shoutouts to Bubba. Okay, so I'm missing a chest, or I'm missing a fiver somewhere. I hate to think that it's in the first area, but it very well could be. It could be just hidden on an enemy I didn't destroy, which is another potential concern. Could also just be around here. Right, I'm trying to remember, how do I get back? Maybe it's like kind of along the path of how you would normally get back to the main area. Because we're not trapped here. Like, you'd probably think that, oh, we're just trapped. No, that's not the case. We're not trapped at all. There's just a particular way we have to get back once we do get to this section. Okay, so it is something down here still. Because I see the treasure chest up there. So I need to just figure out, like, how the hell I'm supposed to... Oh, I think I just climbed the sides of this. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the strategy. Okay, just had to kind of think about it for a minute. That's not enough to get there. Do I have to fly from the end? That's probably it. Oh, yeah, okay, that's it. There we go. And see, not only is this a way you get these, but again, it's also just... Oh, I'm missing more than I thought. Right, this is a 500 level. Wow, I am not done. There's still lots of stuff to find. Man, what a... Well, that's... Okay, the glide button just didn't work right there. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I'm still missing a lot of stuff. Hey, I actually glided that time. Okay, well, there's still a lot of enemies, so maybe this is just where the rest of the level is. Or the rest of the gems are. Oh yeah, this looks like a pretty hefty section. Still not enough, but it is a hefty section. And here I thought I was just missing 5. Turns out I was missing 105. Which is so much more than just 5. See, this is back at the very beginning. And I know you're here. I already got you. So yeah, remember when I said I do not remember much about this level? And apparently that's a true statement. Okay, there we go. So yeah, once again, it was just a section near the very beginning that I missed. So you really have to be careful and keep your eyes open on all those extra stuff. So yeah, there we go. Misty Bog is completed. Let's go back to Beast Makers. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time for Treetops after how long that took, but I might still try to fit it in, because I did have to cut a few times. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dragons and dragonesses, we are back and we are getting ready to take on the Treetops. Now, The Treetops always sticks out for me because I remember, like, way before I even had this game, and I heard people talk about Spyro, this was always a level that I always heard about for being... I don't know if it was, like, notoriously, like, hard or anything like that, or if it was just a level that, when you're going through the game for the first time and you're trying to master everything, this is the first level that kind of gives you some issues, because you have to kind of think about this level and exploring this level in a very unique way. Because it's a very segmented level, I guess you could say. Like, from the get-go, we have a thief that runs away, but about that thief, we'll talk about him in a minute. But notice how on the map, like, it's a bunch of just random pieces of land, and the main way we'll kind of get across these pieces of land are not necessarily by just gliding, but rather through supercharging. So this is like the first and really like the biggest test of supercharging in this game, because you just kind of do it to a pretty large degree. And I think that's why a lot of people kind of see this level as being like pretty, again, not necessarily difficult, but just when you're going through this for the first time, it's going to be probably, I don't want to say a chore, but it can be kind of difficult to 100% this level, I guess is the best way to say it. So really quickly, let me grab a couple of things. I'm going to grab this key, because we will need that key a bit later. Get rid of these monkeys. And is this where I'm supposed to be? I don't think it is. I think we kind of want to go the main path first. But as far as that thief is concerned, that thief is actually kind of important, and I didn't actually realize this until I actually finished this level 100% the first time. But that thief also gives you kind of a direction of how to go through this level. He kind of directs you through all the different paths and how to get to certain islands and stuff. And for a beginner, that's something you really want to pay attention to. But as far as I'm concerned, I probably won't be doing that just because I do kind of know the path, or I generally kind of know what to expect. But if you're playing this for the first time, and or just, you know, you haven't played this in a while, you can use that as kind of a bit of an indication, I guess you could say. So I believe the thief is like over there now, if I'm not mistaken. But we don't want to go that normal path, because those enemies that are guarding the plank right there, they'll just immediately push you off. So we're actually going to ignore that for now and focus on this other path. So let's go ahead and activate this dragon.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the Treetops, don't just stop at one supercharge.
So yeah, that's kind of the hint of basically getting everything here. You know, you can make a supercharge and get across one gap easily, but if you actually continue that supercharge in a very creative way, you can find some other paths, and you can get to some sections that you probably wouldn't be able to get to otherwise. And that's another interesting thing you gotta remember is, you know, one supercharge or a supercharge after one platform is not going to be as powerful as a supercharge done at multiple platforms. So again, you can really use that to just kind of really make the most of these charges and find some really, really interesting secrets along the way. And that's kind of the main, I guess, idea of this level. Which I guess we better look at the level, by the way. 500 gems, 3 dragons. Basically the same as the Misty Bog, and I think also the Terrace Village as well, so the levels are kind of getting a bit standardized in regards to what they have for like the general collectibles. But see, one of the ultimate goals is we want to get to this island over there in the distance. That island is like kind of like in the middle of nowhere, and you have to do some really, really interesting supercharged jumping to get over in that direction. So again, it's just a matter of figuring out what exactly you need to do and where exactly you need to go, because it's not entirely straightforward the first time you do this. For example, like right here, supercharged platform, we're going to jump over here. I should have I forgot that that chest was coming up, so that's my bad. I'll have to come back and get that a bit later. That's okay. Again, we're mainly just focusing on kind of clearing out these areas to start with. Kind of a good thing to do at first, just to kind of make sure you get everything. So we're probably going to need to do this. So we're going to fly over here. This is where the home portal is. Let's go ahead and open these up. Okay, that's good. Gonna follow this wind gust back over here, so we have another supercharged platform right here. So that's gonna help us get back to that platform, but clearly we don't want to do that since we're still kind of trying to find the main route here. I need to stop getting hit by monkeys, though. These monkeys are being a little obnoxious. Saw that. Is there anything else in here? I thought I saw like bananas hit like the ceiling or something, so I thought there might still be like another monkey nearby. Could be another invisible enemy like that one enemy we found before. So here, like we can't get back over there, we can't get to over there from there, but we can get over here. And this is actually the beginning of the level again. If I remember correctly. I believe it is, but let me very quickly get up here first. So yeah, like right here, here's another supercharged platform we can use. I don't think we want to be here though, so let's go back out. And again, another thing you can do is you can also use the map, like the small map at the bottom. You can kind of use that to kind of plan your route out a little bit as you're trying to figure out this level. So don't be afraid to do that. Okay, those monkeys are still there. Yeah, there's that thief, by the way. So what we need to do is we need to very quickly find another way back there to that side, which I believe we can do easily if we look at just this. Yeah, let's just fly over here. I think this is also where one of the dragons are too. Yep.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
Yes, you are. You better be, anyway. Because, again, we got a lot of supercharging we have to do. So, yeah, I missed that thief, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're in no major hurry at the moment. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Oh, I was like, wait, what happened? Why am I stopped? Did I get hit? But no, it was opening the chest that was there. I forgot that that chest was there. Before I get that guy, let me heal. Last thing I'm gonna do is jump right up there just to get kicked in the face and then die. Nobody wants that to happen. But yeah, honestly, when I first played this stage, it was a little frustrating trying to figure out how to actually like get everywhere. But once I kind of realized that, well, first of all, you have the thief that's supposed to show you the route, and once I kind of just realized the brilliance of, you know, utilizing the supercharge, this was honestly like one of my favorite levels after the fact. It's just one you have to kind of figure out before you, you know, obviously get things moving here. Anyway, how are we doing for totals right now? We are 315. Okay. That seems about right. I don't know if we've gotten everything yet, but we've gotten most things, I think. Obviously, a couple of other different things we have to find. So, let me think about how I want to do this. I think I'm going to try to go for the difficult supercharge first. The one I think is more difficult to get going. So we're going to go up here to this platform. And make sure you get this checkpoint, because if we don't do this right, this will be an easy way to get back here. And basically this is what we need to do. So we're going to jump over here. Okay, that's not quite it. I had the right idea, but I think I turned too tightly at the end there. But that's okay. This is again why we have the why we have that checkpoint. Okay, do we have to go this way? Yes. Okay, that is what I was missing. So I'm actually really surprised I made that, if I'm being honest. And this just leads back here. I don't know if I want to get that checkpoint yet. But I think there is also a supercharge I can do here, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there is. Okay. I'll get that after I do this next part. Okay, so I think what I have to do is we need to follow this one. Jump. Go over here. Then do this. Damn. Once again, I barely missed that. That's okay. We're almost there. We're almost getting this. I guess I'll do the other one then while I'm thinking about it. So there we go. That got us up here. Here's a thief, gonna give us 25 gems, which is a lot. There's more, so we're not even done there yet. Okay, so that's the first main supercharge we have to do. That's the first one. There we go. So yeah, that's basically what you gotta do. It's not as incredibly obvious because especially like at the end there, you're essentially going in like up a ramp as opposed to like, you know, through the ramp normally, so I can see how that might throw people off. But I believe that's about it, because we have that, we have that, so we have 10 more. And that 10's probably from that other chest, so yeah, I think we're good.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
I love how he shrugs right there. It's like, well, nothing I can do about that, Spyro. Okay, well, there we go. That's it. I think we just got one more thing to do. And that's that one chest that didn't break open. And I think we can just easily do that from here anyway, so... I think what I want to do, though, is I don't want to have the supercharge, like the supercharge going here. I think we just want to do one. And, of course, I fall anyway. Ah! Come on, game. So yeah, apologies that this video is probably a bit longer than the last couple of videos, but again, Treetops, man. It's quite a level, but honestly, I do really enjoy it. It's a pretty fun level, too. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. And for those who do not like this level, hopefully you're a little more knowledgeable about Treetops and how to navigate through it. So next time, we're probably going to finish up the rest of Beastmakers, do the flight level, do the boss level, and maybe get started with the magic, I know, no, Magic Crafters is the last world. We'll get started with the final world, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys yet. But yeah, that's going to be my plan of attack. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.